What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gunshot Gaming. I'm Tito Rosado, and today we're going to go ahead and get you caught up on any news you might have missed last week. So let's go. Outrider developers People Can Fly have stated that they have no idea how many copies of their game has sold. So they had signed a deal with Square that they would get royalties, obviously based on how the game performed. So it has come to the date where they were supposed to get those royalties, but they've got nothing. So not sure exactly what that means. They're thinking possibly the game maybe didn't make as much money as it needed to compared to the money that was spent on the development and the marketing of the game. But we'll see. Outriders, for me personally, I had fun with it when it worked. It always gave me issues. It always kicked me out. So I kind of gave up on playing it. But it kind of sucks to hear that maybe some of the developers haven't been getting some of those royalties that they were supposed to get. Senior game designer for Marvel's Avengers has confirmed that Spider-Man is still set to be out before the end of this year. Now, Spider-Man is going to be a PlayStation exclusive character for that game. There was a lot of controversy when that was first announced, and it also was the first DLC character announced for that game, as well as they've had a couple different characters come out, especially most recently they just did the War for Wakanda DLC, but so far that's the newest thing they have on their roadmap. So I would imagine Spider-Man will be the last thing they introduce this year before they set things up for next year. Fortnite has introduced a new mode called Imposters, and it's a little too close for comfort when it comes to how close it resembles Among Us, not only from exactly what you do in that game, even down to what the map looks like. The Among Us dev team has confirmed that this is not a collab that they did with Fortnite, and one of the co-founders has said that while he didn't patent the mechanics of Among Us, it's still disappointing to see that they didn't offer to do some type of collab, as even the community manager for Among Us has stated they would have loved to do a collab with Fortnite. Now, this wouldn't be the first time that Fortnite has taken something from another game. Obviously, you think about the whole Battle Royale genre as a whole, they dipped into that based on how good PUBG was doing with it, and obviously that took off for them very well. But even going when Apex first launched and we had a ping system and a respawn system, boom, Fortnite took it. So, you know, they're just such a huge company, and they're always looking for new ways to innovate their game as it brings them billions and billions of dollars. But really sucks to see that they're taking from a small little indie developer that made Among Us and saw a lot of success, and they just kind of saw that idea and took it and ran with it. So, you know, not something I'm a big fan of. The new Call of Duty trailer officially dropped, Call of Duty Vanguard, coming from Sledgehammer Games. So this is going to be another Call of Duty set in World War II, but it is going to be a alternate timeline, as they have said. The trailer they put out looked okay. You know, really just a lot of CGI, doesn't give you too much of a feel for exactly what the gameplay is going to be. But honestly, I'm really curious to see how many people look to buy this game, because I feel like even when Cold War came out, while I feel like a good amount of people bought it, and I saw nothing but my friends list of people playing it, you know, a week later, they were all back on Warzone. So I wonder how that's going to work, you know, with Call of Duty now that they've created such a great free-to-play game that people love in Warzone. I feel like a lot less people are willing to purchase a new Call of Duty game for multiplayer zombies and campaign, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I mean, Call of Duty continues to be the #1 selling game year after year, and they've yet to lose that title. One thing to make note, that within Call of Duty being owned by Activision, they are still going through some heavy lawsuits within the sexual harassment allegations within that company, and just the terrible practices of how that company has been being ran. So hopefully we'll see some changes there, because I feel like a lot of people are not going to want to support Activision until they see that stuff is taken care of. There was some rumors a while back about a Quake remaster coming out, and sure enough, last week they both announced and dropped Quake Remaster, so it's out now for you to play, and it actually launched into Game Pass, so check that one out. So some disappointing news coming out from 343 Industries in regards to Halo Infinite. Once it launches, there are going to be two main features that they're not going to have at launch, which is Forge and Co-op Campaign. Me personally, I'm most disappointed to not have co-op campaign there at launch. That's really the way I want to play that campaign. But they have said that they really want to focus on just the campaign as a whole and the multiplayer to ensure they can get it out by holiday. So Halo is going to be introducing different seasons like every other game we have nowadays. So they're expected to see Season 2 will have co-op campaign, and Season 3 will then introduce Forge. And they're going to have those seasons come every 3 months. we got a brand new trailer for Black Myth Wukong. Now, this has also been announced that it's officially switching to the Unreal 5 engine, so it's going to have 4K, 60 frames per second, and ray tracing. Now, this new gameplay trailer looks beautiful. When the first trailer dropped a while back, it kind of took over the internet. People were kind of amazed at just how good this game looked, and it's continuing to exceed expectations there. I'm super excited for this one. We still don't have a release date, but awesome to see. I think this would be the first Unreal Engine 5 game we've seen running at 4K and 60 frames per second gameplay, so super excited for this one. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is out now, which comes with the new Iki Island update with a whole new area to explore, as well as for PS5, it has a bunch of new features that take advantage of both the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers. Now, Ghost of Tsushima for me is a game that I kind of started, got halfway through, and then got distracted by something else, so I'm kind of really excited to dive back into this on the PS5 and see what it's like with these new enhancements. And last but not least, we got a tweet from Phil Spencer talking about his time with the Steam Deck, which he had some good things to say. He said, it's a really nice device, games with me on the go, screen size, controls are great, playing Halo and Age feels good, xCloud works well. Congrats to the Steam Deck team. So awesome to see that he's kind of hyping it up, because he knows with their xCloud service, that's going to be a big win for them if the Steam Deck takes off, as it can be another portable way for people to play xCloud, since the Steam Deck is a portable PC, so you can play anything else on it that you could play on a PC. And that's going to do it for today's news update. You're officially caught up. Do me a favor, go follow Gunchuck Gaming on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm going to be streaming some newer games that have been coming out, especially some stuff that just launched into Game Pass. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel here, and before you go, there might be another video right here you might like. Have a great day.